Hello. Today we're going to help improve your writing skills by focusing on the correct uses of commas with non-restrictive clauses in sentences. Missing commas next to a non-restrictive clause or incorrect uses of commas could cause a reader to be confused with what you're trying to say. To start off, what is a non-restrictive clause? A non-restrictive clause in a sentence is an added clause that includes additional information for the reader. A non-restrictive clause wouldn't affect the meaning of the sentence even if the entire clause was removed. Normally, non-restrictive clauses, also called non-essential clauses, are used for additional description and are set off by commas. We'll go more in depth when we look at some examples. The opposite of non-restrictive clauses are restrictive clauses, which add information that is essential to the meaning of the sentence and are not set off by commas.
Before we take a look at some examples, let's practice recognizing whether a sentence contains restrictive or non-restrictive elements. The first sentence is, students who study for the exam should get a good grade. If you were to take out any part of this sentence, it would not have the same meaning, therefore it is restrictive. Let's try one more. The sentence is, Jake, who is a construction management major, worked for his father's company. Notice that if you take out who is a construction management major, the meaning of the sentence stays the same. This means that there is a non-restrictive element. Now it's time to work through some examples. We'll first look at a correct example of comma usage with non-restrictive and non-essential clauses. Example 1. Bill, who is a respected lawyer, recently retired. In this example, the non-restrictive clause is the who is a respected lawyer. This clause adds additional information for the reader, but by removing it, it wouldn't affect the meaning of the sentence. Let's take another example. The famous painting, dated 1549, sold for millions of dollars. The non-restrictive clause of this sentence is the dated 1549. The meaning of the sentence does not change if this clause is taken out. In this last example, place commas into the sentence if needed. Sam, who owns a dog, wishes to buy a cat. The commas should go before who and after dogs. These commas identify this clause as non-restrictive.
To recap, a non-restrictive clause is a clause added to a sentence that gives additional information. If the clause was taken out of the sentence, the meaning of the sentence will not change. This is why the clause is set off from the rest of the sentence by commas. To correctly identify a non-restrictive clause as compared to a restrictive clause, just ask yourself whether or not the clause changes the meaning of the sentence or limits the subject of the sentence. If it does not, it is a non-restrictive clause, so be sure to place commas around it if the clause is in the middle of the sentence, or a comma before it if it's at the end of a sentence. Through this video, we hope you learned how to correctly use commas with non-restrictive clauses. Thanks for watching.